At the beginning of the year, we talked a little bit about how you were feeling, and you were coming off a summer, maybe not the kind of summer you wanted. You were certainly injured a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about how you feel right now, and just from a physical standpoint first, going into the tournament again on Saturday.
I feel pretty confident right now. I just went on the range and I've been putting, and my shots have been pretty consistent. Caleb helped me with what I was struggling with, and I think if I just rest up and just take it easy, I'll be fine.
Are you as a team maybe playing your best golf right when you need to be?
I think so. I think under pressure we do really well. We don't put each other under too much pressure. We're not like, me and JC aren't like, Esther, you need to shoot like a 80. Like we don't do that to each other. We just want each other to do the best. And every like invitational that we've won, we've gone into without having any expectations, and I think that's really important. So I want to do that on Saturday.
What was the key in the sectional for your win? And you've played in such warm conditions. I would imagine this Saturday might be a little bit of a chiller for you at 70 degrees or 68. But what has been the key for you guys all year long?
I think the key has just been taking it hole by hole and really focusing. If you hit a bad shot, just go to the next one, because Bob Van Pelt talked to us, and he said the key, you're not going to hit everything perfect, so you just need to, accept it and move on. So that's been a really big key.
Is it, and we've talked before how mental this game can be, and how much have you grown in that area to the point where, listen, it would bother me. I think I've mentioned that before. I make a bad shot, it bothers me for the rest of the day, but it seems like you guys have matured in that area.
Yeah, I think Caleb was really like conditioned us to just get through it, and if we have a bad attitude, it's just going to make it worse. And for me especially, I got shanks, which basically it goes nowhere and it goes right, and I had it right before sectional, so I was really scared. I only shanked it once on Saturday, and it's just really focusing, and even if you are scared, just follow through, just keep going.
The course, you've had a chance to practice on this course, I understand, correct? And what do you like about it? I know the coach said the greens are a little bit small, so I don't know if that'll be a huge factor for you from just a standpoint of knowing you got to be a little more fine getting onto the green, but what do you like about the course?
I like that it's similar to this course. It's pretty short. The greens are really alike. What I don't like is that I like longer courses, and I like, obviously, bigger greens, and I don't know, it's like the holes go to the right and I like to hook it and draw it, so I go to the left. So it's just really about placement, being intelligent about where you're going to hit it. Don't try to go for greens, because you'll probably end up in trouble.
When you speak of that, and when the course plays a little bit different than you like, how do you adjust to make sure that you don't think about that too much? Yeah,
well, I love hitting my driver, but this is more of a hybrid course, and so I just try to think what's the best, that's going to be the best for me. I'm not trying to impress anybody. It's just what's going to get me to shoot hopefully even or just a little bit above.
Coach said the one thing that is certainly a concern is putting. Hey, listen, it's part of the game, and it is what it is. Talk about the team as a whole in the putting department, and if you're going to win a championship or top three, you're really going to have to be on your game on Saturday putting-wise.
Yeah, putting is really important. He has us working on putting every day, and I personally don't like it, but I know it's really important. It's probably the most important of the game, because that's what saves you shots. Just hitting it close, up and downs are really important, and so I think he's been having us working on it so much that we'll be fine. He would tell us when we did do a practice round, he'd tell us, I think the flag's going to be right here, so we'd hit to the hole. I think it's really the part of golf that saves you and saves you shots.
Yeah, it's kind of like shooting free throws. It's boring after a while, but you got to do it, right? Hey, from a standpoint, and Coach said the right thing too. You can't look at the other teams, because what good does it do? You can't guard them and all the other things. But do you go in thinking, well, I know we got to shoot a certain score if we're going to do well? Do you think much about that at all?
I do, and it's not a good thing. I think I need to beat my opponents. I did that at the Hall of Fame, and it didn't work out. And I think the best thing is just to focus on your shot and just kind of black out everything else and just be in the moment. Like Tiger said, that whenever he's hitting, he doesn't think about anything else, and that helps us a lot. And so it's really hard to not focus on your surroundings, especially we need to shoot a 325 to get through, because that just puts pressure on you, and then you're not focused. So.
I know you're looking forward to Saturday as a senior too, and hopefully you guys will advance. What does it mean now in your senior year to be playing at this level now and possibly moving on to next week as well?
Well, I never thought that I would have a team after my freshman year to go to state, and now I think we have a better chance than we did my freshman year. And so I'm really excited. I want us to go as a team, but it'd be great to go individually too, but I'd rather go as a team. And yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hey, my last thing for you is, do you feel that, now I'm not talking about a respect factor because you guys have been in the rankings several times this year and probably could be this week, I haven't seen them, but do you guys think that maybe at this stage you're fighting for a little bit of respect from the other schools and teams around the state that maybe Richmond is somebody to be contended with?
Yeah, I really want to prove a point. That's like a big thing because we have a really strong team. We haven't had a good program in a few years, so no one really has any expectations for us. But me and JC have been in this game for, like when we went to the Hall of Fame, it was all girls who we had seen before, but they're on really good teams that are like ranked. But we played against them and beat them before. So it's just hard, but it gives us more motivation to get to state.